When a discomfort is chronic, it can feel overwhelming. Where does one even begin? The feeling of a constantly dry mouth is exactly that, a persistent companion we wish would leave. So tonight, let's make it simple. Let's make it clear. We are going to walk through just five gentle, evidence-based steps you can begin taking today to find real, lasting relief. There is no rush. We will explore each one together. That sticky, parched feeling often strikes hardest when we try to rest. It breaks the calm of the evening and forces us out of deep sleep to search for water. This interruption steals our precious rest, night after night. Our goal tonight is to stop that cycle, using gentle methods that nourish your body, rather than shocking it. If this slow, reassuring approach helps you feel more prepared for sleep, please consider subscribing. It helps our trusted voice reach more people seeking a calmer night. To begin our journey, we must look at the foundation of moisture. This brings us to step 1. Step 1. Mindful hydration. This might sound obvious, but the solution isn't simply drinking more water. Most of us, when we feel dry, tend to guzzle a large glass of water all at once. When you drink too quickly, your body processes the fluid just as quickly, and much of it rushes through your system. This washes away any temporary relief without allowing the tissues in your mouth to absorb the moisture they need. True relief comes from being mindful about how you drink. This means adopting the practice of slow, measured sips throughout your day. Imagine trying to coat your mouth and throat with a gentle rinse. That requires persistence, not speed. Keep a glass or a bottle nearby and take a very small sip every few minutes. This sustained approach keeps your oral tissues consistently hydrated and encourages your salivary glands to gently maintain their moisture levels. You are training your body to hold on to that hydration. This single, simple change can dramatically improve your comfort. Remember, slow sips all day long are far more effective than guzzling large amounts all at once. But hydration isn't just about water. It's about the quality and temperature of your sips too. Have you considered that very cold or very hot drinks might actually make your dry mouth worse? Extreme temperatures can be a shock to sensitive oral tissues. Instead, reach for fluids that are room temperature or slightly warm. Think of warm herbal teas, like chamomile or peppermint, served without sugar. These can be particularly soothing in the evening and aid in relaxation. Another excellent choice is vegetable or bone broth. Broth provides gentle moisture and contains electrolytes, which help your body retain the fluid rather than letting it pass through too quickly. This thoughtful, slow approach to liquid intake is the cornerstone of managing chronic dryness. Now let's look at the things we consume that actively work against us. If you struggle with dryness, certain fluids need to be treated with great caution. Of course, the main culprits are caffeine and alcohol. Both are diuretics, meaning they cause your body to expel water, leading to rapid dehydration. Try to drastically limit or eliminate coffee, black tea, and sodas, especially later in the day. A surprising source of dryness for many seniors is acidic juices, like orange or grapefruit. While they seem hydrating, the acidity can irritate your mouth, making the dryness feel worse. For your evening sips, stick to plain water, herbal tea, or gentle diluted fruit infusions. This leads us directly into our next area of focus, moving from liquids to the food on our plates. Step 2. Choose your foods wisely. What you eat determines how much natural moisture your mouth can maintain. If your plate is consistently filled with dry, hard, or processed foods, you are making your mouth work much harder. Think of crackers, salty chips, dry bread, or hard granola. These foods require lots of saliva to break down, and if your glands are already struggling, the effort only increases your discomfort. The key to wise eating for dry mouth relief is incorporation. You want to make every meal a moist meal. Start by prioritizing high water content foods. Fruits like melon, berries, peaches, and citrus fruits are excellent choices. For vegetables, focus on crisp, watery options like cucumbers, celery, bell peppers, and lettuce. Adding these moist elements not only hydrates you from the inside out, but also provides a pleasant sensory experience that can encourage gentle chewing and subtle saliva flow. But texture is just as important as water content. Foods that require less strenuous chewing are often better tolerated and less taxing on your mouth. Consider smooth, creamy textures like yogurt, oatmeal, applesauce, or mashed sweet potatoes. When you eat meat, try to consume it minced, stewed, or slow cooked so it's tender and moist. Always pair dry foods with a sauce, gravy, or broth to ease the chewing and swallowing process. This gentle focus on smooth, moist textures can turn mealtimes from a chore into a comfort. Now that we have established how to hydrate with sips and how to select moist foods, we move to the next step, actively encouraging your body to produce what it needs. Step 3. Stimulate gently. Demus. If your salivary glands are sluggish, we need to offer them a nudge. Saliva is your body's natural defense against dryness, and encouraging its flow is one of the most effective non-medicinal remedies. But the stimulation must be gentle. One powerful and proven tool comes from nature, the polyol called xylitol. Xylitol is a natural sweetener derived from corn cobs or birch trees. It is often found in sugar-free gum, mints, and lozenges. Sucking on a xylitol lozenge or slowly chewing xylitol gum provides a double benefit. First, the mechanical action of chewing gently signals the salivary glands to wake up and start working. Second, the xylitol itself has the added benefit of promoting better dental health, which is crucial since dry mouth increases the risk of tooth decay. Always look for products that are 100% sugar-free, as added sugar will counteract any benefits and feed harmful bacteria. Beyond xylitol, simple natural flavors can be powerful stimulants. Tart and sour flavors naturally kick saliva production into high gear. Think about the effect of biting into a lemon. Your mouth immediately waters. We can harness this effect gently. Try sucking on a frozen slice of cucumber or pineapple, or dipping a finger into a small amount of diluted lemon water. The slight tartness is a natural signal to your body to lubricate. Another simple and soothing stimulant is ginger. Sucking on a tiny sliver of fresh ginger root or sipping weak ginger tea can gently increase salivary flow while also settling your stomach. The key is moderation. Use just enough to stimulate, but not so much that it causes burning or discomfort. What about stimulating the mouth when you are asleep? We need a way to sustain that comfort throughout the night, which brings us to an often overlooked area. Gin Zebs Dorks. Step 4. Protect your mouth and environment. Gin Zebs Dorks. Even with the best daytime hydration and stimulation, your mouth needs protection, especially as you sleep. The dry step struggle often intensifies at night because of two factors: reduced natural saliva production and mouth breathing. We can address both through gentle environmental and product choices. The first critical protection step is in the air you breathe. A simple, quiet humidifier placed near your bedside can make an enormous difference. As we age, many of us spend more time sleeping with our mouths open, or we may live in dry climates, or use heating and cooling systems that pull moisture out of the air. A cool mist humidifier adds that missing moisture back into the air you inhale. This helps keep the lining of your throat and mouth moist, even if your saliva production is low. Ensure the humidifier is cleaned regularly to maintain a healthy sleep environment, free from allergens. Next, consider the products you use in your oral hygiene routine. Many conventional mouthwashes contain alcohol, which can feel refreshing momentarily, but it is a severe drying agent. Alcohol strips moisture away from the delicate tissues in your mouth, leaving you drier an hour later. Always look for alcohol-free mouthwashes designed for sensitive mouths or specifically for dry mouth relief. Similarly, some toothpastes contain foaming agents and strong flavors that can be irritating. Switching to a bland, fluoride-rich toothpaste designed for sensitive teeth can reduce irritation and help retain your mouth's natural moisture barrier. Finally, do not neglect the outside of your mouth. Dry lips and cracked corners can be intensely uncomfortable and are often a sign of broader mouth dryness. Before bed, apply a thick, natural lip balm or petroleum jelly. This provides a physical barrier against the dry air and helps lock in moisture throughout the night. Taking these protective measures ensures that the soothing work you do during the day isn't undone by a dry environment or harsh products while you sleep. Now, as we near the end of our practical steps, we must address the most important ingredient in any long-term health change: your mindset. Step 5. The practice of patience and self-care. Managing chronic dry mouth is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time for your body to respond to new routines, and there will be nights that are still difficult. This fifth step is not a physical remedy, but a mental one, embracing patience and self-compassion. Frustration and anxiety about sleep can actually make dry mouth worse. When we are stressed, our bodies release chemicals that tend to slow down non-essential functions, and saliva production is often one of them. Worrying about your dry mouth can create a vicious cycle. The worry reduces saliva, and the reduced saliva leads to more worry. To combat this, incorporate a simple, calming ritual focused on relaxation before bed. Try a few minutes of slow, mindful breathing. Lie in bed and focus on breathing in through your nose and slowly out through your nose. Nasal breathing is crucial because it filters, warms, and humidifies the air before it reaches your throat, which minimizes the drying effect of mouth breathing. If nasal breathing is difficult, simply focus on relaxing your jaw. Let your lips gently touch and allow your teeth to separate slightly. Tension in the jaw can restrict the tiny ducts that release saliva. Remember that dry mouth is often a side effect of necessary medications, which are essential for your overall health. You are doing the best you can with the circumstances you have. Be gentle with yourself. If a remedy doesn't work right away, don't discard it entirely. Try adapting it. Maybe you need a slightly stronger tart flavor, or perhaps you need to use the humidifier for longer. Self-care means listening to your body and adjusting rather than fighting it. We have now covered the 5 gentle steps: mindful hydration, wise food choices, gentle stimulation, protection of your environment, and the practice of patience. But what happens when you wake up in the middle of the night, regardless of your preparation? This is a common obstacle for seniors, and we need a strategy for those moments. Your middle-of-the-night rescue plan should be designed to get you back to sleep as quickly and calmly as possible. The key is minimal movement and minimal light. Before you even lie down, ensure your bedside oasis is ready. This means having a small, covered cup of room-temperature water right within reach. Avoid using a clear glass if possible, as the condensation can be distracting. Beside the water, keep a small container of xylitol lozenges or spray. When you are jolted awake by dryness, resist the urge to sit up abruptly or rush to the bathroom. Instead, gently reach for your water and take 3 small, deliberate sips. Swish the 3rd sip around your mouth for a moment before swallowing, allowing the tissues to absorb the fluid. If the water alone is not enough, slowly reach for 1 xylitol lozenge. Place it beneath your tongue or tuck it gently into the side of your cheek. Do not chew it. Allow it to dissolve very slowly. This steady, sustained stimulation will begin to rehydrate your mouth without requiring you to sit up or turn on a bright light. While the lozenge dissolves, use the time to practice our gentle breathing exercise again. Focus on the sensation of your chest rising and falling. Count 5 slow inhales and 5 slow exhales. This combination, the slow, gentle hydration and the return to calm breathing, prevents the anxiety of being awake from taking hold. The goal is to return your body to a state of rest within 2 to 3 minutes, without fully engaging your brain or turning on any devices. We must also briefly address a common concern among those using medications. Many seniors take several prescription drugs daily, and dry mouth is frequently listed as a side effect. It is important to remember that you should never stop taking a prescribed medication without speaking to your doctor first. However, understanding the source of the dryness empowers you. If you suspect a specific medication is causing severe dryness, calmly bring this up with your healthcare provider. Sometimes they can adjust the dosage, change the timing of when you take the pill, or switch you to an alternative drug that has fewer drying effects. Our 5 gentle steps are powerful tools, but they work best in collaboration with professional medical advice. The beauty of these 5 steps is their simplicity. They don't require expensive gadgets or complicated routines. They require intention, patience, and consistency. These practices are about weaving gentle, supportive habits into the fabric of your day. Remember, the dry mouth struggle is common, but it is not inevitable. By making small, thoughtful adjustments, like those slow, mindful sips, choosing moist snacks, and protecting your sleeping environment, you are taking dignified control of your comfort. We've covered how to nourish your mouth with liquids and foods, how to wake up your salivary glands, how to protect yourself at night, and perhaps most importantly, how to care for your spirit through patience. If this guide has illuminated a path toward a more comfortable night, please take a moment to hit the like button. Liking this video signals to the platform that this gentle, evidence-based content is helpful, allowing it to reach others who are searching for peaceful solutions to nighttime discomfort. This channel is here to be a warm, trusted voice, helping you drift off with dignity, comfort, and peace. We are dedicated to sharing soothing stories and gentle health tips designed for aging bodies and minds. By joining our community, you ensure that every night feels safe, slow, and unhurried. As you prepare to settle into your own evening routine, remember the power of small steps. You are prepared, you are hydrated, you are protected. Tonight, may your mouth feel comfortable, your breath be easy, and your sleep be deep and unbroken. Sleep well. Asterisk. Wait for a beat of silence. Before we drift away entirely, let's revisit the cornerstone of our first step, the gentle rhythm of hydration. Many people ask, what about sucking on ice chips? While the coldness of ice might feel temporarily numbing, it can sometimes be too harsh for the delicate oral tissues. A kinder alternative is to use frozen grapes or very small, smooth pieces of frozen melon. These provide the same slow-melting moisture without the extreme shock of pure ice. They encourage that slow, sustained sipping action we talked about, easing the dryness without irritation. Keep a small container of these frozen treats ready for daytime relief. Another helpful adaptation for seniors is adjusting the texture of medication itself, but only after consultation with a pharmacist. If a pill is large and hard to swallow because of dryness, asking if the medication comes in a liquid, capsule, or dissolvable tablet form can make a huge difference. This simple inquiry might save you the strain and discomfort associated with trying to force a dry pill down a dry throat. Taking a small sip of water before soy eyes and after swallowing any medication is a habit worth cultivating. Think about the accumulated effect of all these small actions. It's not about finding one miracle cure. It's about building a fortress of moisture around you, piece by piece. When you commit to using the humidifier, when you consciously swap out that midday soda for a hydrating infusion, and when you let a xylitol lozenge dissolve slowly after your evening meal, you are stacking the odds in favor of a comfortable night. If you are finding peace and relaxation in this gentle audio sanctuary, please consider ringing the notification bell. This ensures you are always notified when we share a new soothing story or a gentle health tip designed to ease anxiety and nighttime overthinking. We want to be a constant, comforting presence in your bedtime routine. Now, let the soft sounds of this moment envelop you. Let the worries of the day recede. The steps are simple, the intent is pure, and the comfort you seek is within reach. Allow yourself to feel the peace of a body that is cared for, hydrated, and ready for rest. Good night. Asterisk. a moment of sustained, calm, ambient sound. We've covered the mechanical and environmental side of relief, but let's circle back to the element of taste. For those who find plain water unappealing, especially in the evening, gently flavoring your water can be a game changer for consistency. Avoid the artificial sweeteners and high acidity of commercial flavor packets. Instead, create your own gentle infusions. A few slices of cucumber and a sprig of mint left in a pitcher overnight create a subtly refreshing and non-acidic water that is a pleasure to sip slowly. Another great option is water infused with thin slices of fresh ginger and a tiny amount of cinnamon stick. The ginger offers that gentle salivary stimulation we discussed earlier, and the cinnamon adds warmth without any drying effect. These small, thoughtful additions can turn the necessity of hydration into a pleasant ritual, making the mindful sipping so much easier to sustain throughout the long hours between dinner and dawn. Remember, the goal is consistency. Finding a few gentle flavors you genuinely enjoy makes the habit stick. It's not about forcing yourself to drink something you dislike. It's about nourishing your body with something appealing and beneficial. This commitment to gentle, enjoyable hydration is a gift you give yourself every day. As you reflect on these 5 steps, choose one simple habit to start tonight. Maybe it's putting the glass of room temperature water on your nightstand. Maybe it's trading your regular mouthwash for an alcohol-free version. Focus on that single achievable task. Small victories lead to lasting relief. Allow the simplicity of this approach to calm your mind and prepare your body for the deep rest you deserve. Asterisk. The ambient sound becomes slightly more meditative. Let's dedicate this final space to a quiet moment of review, sealing these 5 gentle steps into your memory as you relax. First, remember the rhythm of mindful hydration small, sustained sips, room temperature, avoiding gulps, and choosing gentle broths or herbal teas over dehydrating caffeine or alcohol. You are tending to your internal landscape with care. Second, recall choosing your foods wisely prioritizing moist, soft, and easy-to-chew foods. Think stewed apples, creamy soups, and juicy melon. Every meal is an opportunity to add moisture, not subtract it. Third, the subtle art of stimulation, utilizing the power of xylitol lozenges or a tiny, safe slice of ginger to gently encourage natural saliva flow without irritation. This is the body's own medicine, activated by simple steps. Fourth, the vital layer of protection setting up that quiet humidifier, using non-drying oral care products, and remembering that vital layer of natural lip balm before sleep. You are creating a safe, humid environment for the night ahead. And finally, the most critical step of all, the practice of patience breathing through moments of dryness, relaxing your jaw, and treating yourself with the kindness you would offer a dear friend. These 5 steps work together harmoniously, supporting your body's natural ability to heal and find comfort. There is no urgency in mastering them all at once. Just breathe, choose one to focus on, and let the rest fade into the background. Your body and mind deserve this slow, gentle care. Rest now. Peace be with you. Soft, Sustained piano music swells slightly and then softens again. In those moments when dry mouth feels overwhelming, try a simple 2-minute visualization technique. Find a comfortable position, lying down if you can. Close your eyes. Imagine yourself near a slow-moving, gentle stream. The air around the stream is soft, cool, and perfectly humid. Focus on the sound of the water softly running over smooth stones. Now imagine that sense of continuous, gentle flow spreading through your own body. Visualize the salivary glands in your mouth activating, not rushing, but releasing a slow, steady, comfortable moisture, like that stream. Breathe in slowly, imagining you are drawing in the humid air from the stream. Breathe out slowly, releasing any tension or dryness you might feel. This technique harnesses the power of the mind-body connection to encourage relaxation and gently prompt your body's natural lubrication systems. It is a peaceful, internal refuge you can return to whenever you feel discomfort rising. Use this visualization not as a quick fix, but as a calming ritual, a moment of deep self-care. We are so glad you chose to spend this time with us, seeking rest and gentle knowledge. If this slow, unhurried content has helped ease your anxiety or led you toward a more comfortable night, we invite you to subscribe to Senior Bedtime Radio. Your support allows us to continue building this sanctuary of peace and wisdom, ensuring that our trusted voice is here for you, night after night. Let the final minutes of this session be dedicated entirely to your peace. There is nothing left to do but rest. The 5 steps are planted. They will continue working as you sleep. Trust your body. Trust the process.